Yeah. Bodega Dreams. Bodega Dreams, cold cans of seltzer fizz. Corner kids, spin caps where the cipher lives. Still snakes rattle beneath the city's ribs. Echoes in the tunnels tell the stories they give. Knuckle scars, tails carved in pavement. Graffiti hieroglyphs, truth in the statement. Step sticky, gum blackened and ancient. Late trains hum, patience turning complacent. Down in the depths, the subway hums. Stories unravel, beat of the drums. City of shadows, where we all come. Subway chronicles, nowhere to run. Token clinks, turnstiles, cold embrace. Eyes scan faces, ain't no hiding place. Flickering lights, neon cuts the haze. Concrete jungle night stuck in a maze. Boombox blares, kicks and snares collide. Youth lost in rhymes, where the beats reside. Pigeons plot, rooftops become their pride. In the belly of the beast, ain't no place to hide. Saxophone cries through the midnight air. Echo of a ghost, someone used to care. Bag lady hums, her soul laid bare. Each life a stanza, each stop a prayer. Saxophone cries through the midnight air. Echo of a ghost, someone used to care. Bag lady hums, her soul laid bare. Each life a stanza, each stop a prayer. You got it more than better friend. You got it, man, more than better friend. You got it more than better friend. You got it, man, more than better friend. Stoop sagging, cracked steps where the echoes yawn. Kids sparking in the dark, dreams dead by dawn. Pigeons pirouette round the corner bodega. Steel gates slam shut, symphony of Omega. Chalk outlines dance, asphalt hieroglyphs. Life's a gamble, loaded dice, shadowed rifts. Subway sermons hum, graffiti scriptures preach. Every car reverse, poetry out of reach. Concrete labyrinth, where the echoes scream. City never sleeps, it's a restless dream. Concrete labyrinth, shadows twist and turn. The fire inside you, let it blaze a burn. Brownstone jungles, lions lurk in disguise. Gold teeth gleam, but the hunger's in their eyes. Street lights flicker, Morse code to the lost. Every path paved in blood, you know the course. Rats scurry like secrets, manholes breathe steam. Broken bottles whisper, tales of broken dreams. Elders on the stoop, spitting wisdom's fire. Clock ticking louder, streets build the pyre. Concrete labyrinth, where the echoes scream. City never sleeps, it's a restless dream. Concrete labyrinth, shadows twist and turn. The fire inside you, let it blaze a burn. Concrete labyrinth, where the echoes scream. City never sleeps, it's a restless dream. Concrete labyrinth, shadows twist and turn. The fire inside you, let it blaze a burn.
Yo, born in the belly where the subway hums. Pigeons peck crumbs while the street preacher drums. Concrete vein shadows dance on the bricks. Dreams so cheap, 2 for 1 in the mix. Corner stoop scholars, chessboard minds. Pawn takes king, but the clock rewinds. Baggy jeans sag, but the hustle upright. City never sleeps, just blinks at night. Yeah. Concrete jungle where the echoes shout. Stories in the cracks, ain't no easy route.
Step by step, yeah, we rumble and climb in this jungle.
Surviving is the paradigm.
Concrete jungle where the echoes shout.
Stories in the cracks, ain't no easy route.
Step by step, yeah, we rumble and climb in this jungle.
Surviving is the paradigm. Bodega cats guard the dusty aisles where the lotto dreams stack up in piles. Payphone whispers, deals sealed in cold. Graffiti hieroglyphs map the stories untold. Fire escape symphonies, cops and thieves. Life's a tightrope, no reprieve. Train street sermons, metal choir sings. Crown Heights to Queensbridge, chasing kings.
Concrete jungle where the echoes shout.
Stories in the cracks, ain't no easy route.
Step by step, yeah, we rumble and climb in this jungle.
Surviving is the paradigm.
Concrete jungle where the echoes shout.
Stories in the cracks, ain't no easy route.
Step by step, yeah, we rumble and climb in this jungle.
Surviving is the paradigm.
Raps on the platform, shadows in the steam. Echoes of the A-train, chasing broken dreams. Graffiti ghosts whisper tales of the unseen. City never sleeps, but it's stuck in a routine. Bodega cat guards the loot by the chips. Shorty by the turnstile, scheming for a flip. Echoes of Big L in the corner of my lips. This ain't a movie, no director, no script. Subway screeches, city bleeds its stories. Concrete jungles, no guts, no glory. Lost souls roaming, no end to the worries. Life on the rails, gritty and raw territory. Subway screeches, city bleeds its stories. Concrete jungles, no guts, no glory. Lost souls roaming, no end to the worries. Life on the rails, gritty and raw territory. Pigeons on the pavement, scuffed up Timbs. Hustlers trading cents for counterfeit wins. Cops on the corner, patience running thin. Street lights flicker where darkness begins. Man with a sack serenades the lost. A mind ache of blues, bridges double cross. Old lady clutches her purse, counting the cost. City takes no prisoners, mercy gets tossed. Train doors slam, sealing secrets inside. Ghost riders glance with nowhere to hide. Maps a labyrinth, but the truth's in the guide. Third rail hums, pulse of the beast worldwide. B-A-N-L.
Train screaming, ghosts of the past. Echoes in the tunnels, time moving fast. Baggy jeans sagging, heart full of brass. Every step on the concrete, a test to outlast. Corner bodegas, incense and lotto dreams. Pigeons on the rooftops, plotting in the schemes. City never sleeps, shadows never tell. Subway chronicles, stories from the shell. Steel serpent rides, the rhythm in the yell. Gritty underground, 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 underground. City never sleeps, shadows never tell. Subway chronicles, stories from the shell. Steel serpent rides, the rhythm in the yell. Gritty underground, 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 underground. Cops on patrol, their eyes like cold steel. Dodging dirty looks, trying to cop my next meal. Park bench prophets, wisdom in the spiel. Cardboard beds telling truths that they conceal. Steam from the grates, whispers from the past. Every brick's a witness, the die's been cast. Cast, 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 cast. I see my reflection in the subway glass. Past me, future me, faces that amass. The clatter and the hum, a city so vast. Each station a moment, each moment won't last. Last, 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 last. Each moment won't last. Last, 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 last. City never sleeps, shadows never tell. Subway chronicles, stories from the shell. Steel serpent rides, the rhythm and the yell. Grid underground, 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 underground. City never sleeps, shadows never tell. Subway chronicles, stories from the
shell. Still serpent rides, the rhythm and the yell. Grid underground, 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 underground.
Clatter and a hum, a city so vast. Each station a moment. Each moment won't last.
City never sleeps. City never sleeps. City never sleep, never sleep, never sleep, never sleep.
Yo, yo, sneaker scuffing the gum stained pavement. Dreams crushed where the rats stay patient. Graffiti hieroglyphs, prophets on the brick. Tales of the block, every can hits a flick. Corner store symphonies, loose change harmony. Dollar short for the Dutch, now they eyeing me. Subway serenade, echoes in the steel. Tracks hum stories, the truth they conceal. Lights flicker, shadows dance, cold and raw. NYC underground, the city's open jaw. Brown bag sipping, moonlight on the hood where the dice click clack. Prayers knock on wood, the preacher screams hope, but the fiends still nod. Every alley's a church, every hustler's a god. Pigeons crew sermons, wings brush the grime. Midnight's confessions, written out of time. A train screech, heartbeat of the borough. Lives connect and split, joy and sorrow. Tokens in the pocket, dreams in the soul. City don't sleep, but it takes its toll. Subway serenade, echoes in the steel. Tracks hum stories, the truth they conceal. Lights flicker, shadows dance, cold and raw. NYC underground, the city's open jaw.
Shadows in the alley, steam rises from the grate. Saxophone echo, city's heartbeat never late. A pigeon flutters, wings chop the cold air. Cardboard beds, broken dreams, who really cares? Subway preacher spitting fire on the 3 train. Bible in his hand, fighting through the pain. Graffiti on the walls, hieroglyphs of the hood. Concrete jungle where the weak get misunderstood. Concrete jungle, the city's a maze. Dusty crackle, city tracks my days. Tight breaks echo, stories unfold. NYC nights raw, gritty and cold. Corner store hustle, cats Lucy's for $1. Kids double dutch and they ain't got much but luck. Boombox blares, Eric B and Rakim. Elders reminisce about days they ain't dim. Rats scurry quick, man, they own these blocks. The city's a Rolex with no tick-tock. Elevator stank, number scratched on the panel. Life's a broadcast, I'm stuck on one channel. Street lights flicker, Morse code to the moon. Sirens sing lullabies, a melancholy tune. Rooftop dreams, skyline kissed by stars. But the closer you get, the more it scars. Block whispers, graffiti kisses on the brick wall. Train screeches, rap races, hear the city call. Dollar slices, kids dreaming, hooping in the cage. Pigeons plotting, same hustle, just a different age. Rooftop escape stars drowning in the smog. Fiends hunt for halos, street lights cut the fog. Cardboard battles, b-boys breaking on the cracks. Jukebox memories, boom bap bringing it back. Concrete tales, they echo through the street. Every step a story, every beat complete. City never sleeps, always grinding its teeth. Concrete tales, they keep me on repeat. Concrete tales, they echo through the street. Every step a story, every beat complete. City never sleeps, always grinding its teeth. Concrete tales, they keep me
shadows, old heads playing spades. Corner bodegas, loose squares, Kool-Aid. Stories in the sewer cap, steam rising slow. Dreams buried deep, but the roots still grow. Elevators busted, but the climb's my tradition. Every hallway's haunted by a hustler's ambition. Crumpled dreams in trash cans, still light a fire. Hope's a broken ladder, but I keep climbing higher. Echoes in the subway, whispers of the past. Time moves forward, but the memories last. From the rooftop visions to the curbside schemes. Concrete tales stitching life in the seams. Stitching life in the seams. Stitching life in the seams.
Concrete tales, they echo through the street. Every step a story, every beat complete. City never sleeps, always grinding its teeth. Concrete tales, they keep me on repeat. Concrete tales, they echo through the street. Every step a story, every beat complete. City never sleeps, always grinding its teeth. Concrete tales, they keep me on repeat. Street lights flicker, shadow boxing with the dark. Corner store symphonies, a symphony of spark. Roaches in the kitchen, ramen noodles in the pot. Dreams big as the city, but the grind say not. Graffiti hieroglyphs on the subway spine. Time moves slow when you're chasing the grind. Dice games on the curb, pockets empty, still bet. Sweat drips like the faucet that ain't been fixed yet. Concrete jungle where the echoes don't sleep. Dreams in the rubble, but the climb's too steep. Every block got a story, every soul got a scar. We ain't come this far just to not go far. Brownstones leaning, whisper secrets to the moon. Brownscape ballet, summer heat, monsoon. Monsoon, rats run relay race, the trash that prowls. Smoky rats settle, wrestle like Kobe Bryant. Brownstones leaning, whisper secrets to the moon. Fire escape ballet, summer heat, monsoon. Rats run relay races, the trash they prize. Broken glass mirrors reflect weary eyes. Boom bap, heartbeat, the pulse of the block. Pigeons preach sermons on rooftop rocks. Subway preachers shouting salvation or doom, while the train snakes through the underground tomb. Chain link fences, dreams trapped inside. Bullet casings tell tales, no place to hide, yet we rise. Skyscraper high, defy the odds. Praying to the heavens, but hustling like gods. Sweat on the wire. Feel love, I repeat too rough. Brownstones leaning, whisper secrets to the moon. Skate ballet, summer heat, monsoon. Monsoon. Rats run relay races, the trash that prize. Broken glass mirrors reflect weary eyes. Shadows plot, steam windows, whisper secret streets forgot. Rats dance in alleys, symphony of clatter. Gold teeth shine dim, dreams shatter on a platter. Train screeches, a hymn through the iron veins. Graffiti sermons, prophets with krylon stains. Pigeons preach on rooftops, wings in the wind. Every stupid confessional, sin after sin. Down in the belly, the city's alive. Subway stories, the ghosts survive. Turnstile dreams where the echoes collide. Ain't no map for the soul. Down in the belly, the city's alive. Subway stories, the ghosts survive. Turnstile dreams where the echoes collide. Ain't no map for the soul. Just a ride. Broadway lights flicker, malls chase the gleam. Wall Street, wolf feast, blood flows downstream. corner preachers shout scripture, truth or scam. Kids with boom boxes, they jam where they stand. Cardboard kingdoms rise, break and spin and fight. Cypher circle tight, stars born in the night. Hot dog carts, puff steam, hunger's anthem. Hustlers play chess with fate, can't outrandom. Brooklyn to Queens, Bronx tales entwined. Harlem to Staten, every block's a shrine. Underground gospel, the third rail sparks. Eternal rhythm echoes in the city's dark. Down Creek Jungle. Down Creek Jungle. Down Creek Jungle. Jungle. Down Creek Jungle.
Brick by brick, stacking dreams on the corner. Mortar in my veins, no love for a fauna. City lights dim, but the struggle's still glowing. Streets a chessboard, kings and pawns showing. Stomach growls louder than a subway screech. Knowledge in the cipher, what the textbooks teach. Concrete diaries, stories in the cracks. Every verse a map, leading where they lack. Brick and mortar, blood on the border. Soul in the rhythm, pain in the order. Brick and mortar, dreams getting shorter. Build it up high till it topples in the water. Brick and mortar, blood on the border. Soul in the rhythm, pain in the order. Brick and mortar, dreams getting shorter. Build it up high till it topples in the water. Grime on the kicks, but the shine's in the vision. Hunger in the belly, ambitions, precision. Potholes in the road, but I'm still swerving. Life's a tightrope, no room for rehearsing. Gold fronts gleam, but the past still haunts. Echoes in the alley where the lost ones taunt. Grit in my pen, every line's a confession. World's on my shoulders, but I'm never second guessing. Brick by brick, it's the hustle we built. Mortar of pain, every crack's been filled. Souls in the samples, ghosts in the groove. Sharp hi-hat slicing, making hearts move. Brick and mortar, blood on the border. Soul in the rhythm, pain in the order. Brick and mortar, dreams getting shorter. Build it up high till it topples in the water. Brick and mortar, blood on the border. Soul in the rhythm, pain in the order. Brick and mortar, dreams getting shorter. Build it up high till it topples in the water. Brick and mortar, brick and mortar,
Yeah, corner store symphonies, whispers in the wind, crumpled dollar dreams in the brown bags grin. Concrete veins post, the city's my kin. Chess games on crates, they're checkmate and sin. Graffiti hieroglyphs, stories in the spray. Sidewalks crack open, secrets on display. Moonlight Savoya, watching rats parade. Broken glass lullabies where my soul was made. Street lights sing, hum of the avenues. Every scar I carry tells me what I had to lose. Concrete reveries, I'm walking in these shoes. Every block's a chapter, paint the world in hues. Rooftop prayers, antennas to the skies. Pigeons plotting schemes, why the city lies. Echoes of sirens, a lullaby in disguise. Truths in the cracks where the devil applies. Baggy jeans, sad dreams, weigh heavy in the seams. Mama's teardrops stained in recurring themes. Hunger's the DJ, spinning broke routines. Grimy lullabies woven through my dreams. Soul of the stoop, heartbeat of the curb. Language of the block, it's more than just words. Ciphers in the alley, stories interred. Every echo carries what the silence inferred. Silence inferred. Yeah.
feel that heat in it.
Cold nights, alleyways, shadows like a mob scene. Dreams folded, tucked inside the pocket of my ripped jeans. Concrete symphony, every crack got a story. Glory fleeting like smoke rising from the quarry. Fiends on the corner, they shuffle like chess pieces. Life's a board game with a checkmate releases. Street lights flicker, Morse code to the lost. Every win feels stolen, every dub got a cost. Walking through the fire, these streets don't forgive. Concrete reverie, we grind just to live. Echoes in the alleys, the city's heartbeat. Every step a story where the soul and scars meet. Yeah, walking through the fire, these streets don't forgive. Concrete reverie, we grind just to live. Echoes in the alleys, the city's heartbeat. Every step a story where the soul and scars meet. Yeah, graffiti scriptures, sermons sprayed in bold. The paint drips wisdom, but the message is cold. Trains rumble like percussion, tracks singing in pain. Each car verse, each screech a refrain. Pigeons scatter sky confetti in the dust. Rusted fences lean, whispering a trust. Stacks of bricks, high-rise ambitions crumbled. Hustle in the rubble where the humble stay humble. Heart heavy as the turntable's needle. Soulful loop spinning, revival for the feeble. Past haunts in stereo, ghosts hum the bass line. Life in a cycle like the groove of a 40 fine. You're the ham. You're the ham. You're the ham. Walking through the fire, these streets don't forgive. Concrete reverie, we grind just to live. Echoes in the alleys, the city's heartbeat. Every step a story where the soul and scars meet. Yeah, walking through the fire, these streets don't forgive. Concrete reverie, we grind just to live. Echoes in the alleys, the city's heartbeat. Every step a story where the soul and scars meet. Yeah.
Cracked sidewalks, shadows play in the mist. Dreams get folded, creased and dismissed. Corner store gospel, preachers with a twist. Every handshake a gamble, a flick of the wrist. Chalk outlines dance where the sun don't visit. Hope got evicted, streets so acidic. Every block got a story, heavy and vivid. Blood stains the concrete, truth stays encrypted, yeah.
Brick by brick, we stack, we fall. Echoes of the hustle bounce off the wall. Brick by brick, we rise, we crawl through the struggle, through it all. Brick by brick, we stack, we fall. Echoes of the hustle bounce off the wall. Brick by brick, we rise, we crawl through the struggle, through it all.
Cigarette smoke curls, language of the night. Loyalty so cheap under dim street lights. The corners of roulette, spin it, bet your life. Ambition sharp as razors, cut sharper than a knife. Grime on my soul, but the hunger's pristine. Chasing green in a world painted aubergine. Dreams deferred, Langston in my bloodstream. But the paper chased dirty never came clean. Voices in the alley whisper tales untold. Wisdom in the rubble, lessons worth gold. Survival's the melody, harsh but bold. A symphony of scars in a world so cold. Yeah.
City breathing, heartbeat of the pavement. Crumbling bricks telling tales of enslavement. Graffiti sermons, prophets in the alley. Every crack in the concrete holds a rally. Old heads posted where the shadows lean. Youth chasing green dreams, pockets staying lean. Truth cut deep like a barber's razor. Life's a gamble, dice roll, who's the player?
Echoes in the block, they don't fade away. Concrete whispers, hear them every day. Streetlight confessions under skies of gray. Concrete echoes, forever they stay. Echoes in the block, they don't fade away. Concrete whispers, hear them every day. Streetlight confessions under skies of gray. Concrete echoes, forever they stay.
Lyrical shrapnel, I spit in patterns volcanic. Erupting truths, they panic, systemic mechanic. Corner stoops like pulpit sermons on survival. No revival, just rivals with no chance of arrival. Fiends trade dreams for another hit of sin. Kids dodging sirens, trying to find a win. Mothers holding prayers, faith stitched in tears. Time's a cruel tailor, snipping at the years. Scarred knuckles, each crack a confession. Streets a teacher, pain's the lesson. Shadows move, but they never leave. Every story sewn tight in the sleeve.
Keep evident there.
Cobblestones crack, echo steps through the fog. Night city, whisper, streetlights burn like a smog. Pigeon wings flapping, beats slap in the marrow. Graffiti on the soul, paint drips from the sparrow. Hustlers trade tales, coins sing in the gutter. Language of survival, no time for a stutter. Rusty fire escapes, climb dreams in the shadow. Life's a crooked dealer, play hands with bravado. Concrete verses laid down with the bricks. Every rhyme a chisel carving truths in the mix. City speaks in rhythm, hit a pulse in the cracks. Concrete verses, no retreat, only tracks. Concrete verses laid down with the bricks. Every rhyme a chisel carving truths in the mix. City speaks in rhythm, hit a pulse in the cracks. Concrete verses, no retreat, only tracks. Steam rises slow from the grates of the struggle. Time dribbles fast, this life ain't subtle. Park bench prophets preach to the moon. Rats dance in alleys, night sings a cold tune. Broken glass orchestra, sneakers on the beat. Dreams worn thin like souls on the street. Paint cans, it's the symphony of rebellion. Ciphers on the corner, raw truths they're telling. Concrete verses laid down with the bricks. Every rhyme a chisel carving truths in the mix. City speaks in rhythm, hit a pulse in the cracks. Concrete verses, no retreat, only tracks. Concrete verses laid down with the bricks. Every rhyme a chisel carving truths in the mix. City speaks in rhythm, hit a pulse in the cracks. Concrete verses, no retreat, only tracks. Corner store profit, wisdom in a paper bag, crack pavement, stories etched where the vapor sag, crumpled dreams under feet, shadows where the haters lag, city symphony, horns blare, rhythm like a shattered flag, grime on the vinyl, needle skips like a jump rope, life's a tightrope, balance beams on a blunt slope, graffiti scriptures, praise sprayed where the punks hope, street lights flicker, halos dim on the front row, street sermons, gospel from the curb, every crack in the sidewalk whispers a word, street sermons, echo through the smog, city's heartbeat drumming like a dialogue. Manhole preacher, steam rises, truth spills, tenement temples where the youth kills and truth chills. Lyrical chessboard pawns fall to the booth's will. Kingpin sermons, every verse feels like two drills. Torn kicks, scuffed dreams, mouths in these sneakers. Boom bap echoes, ciphers packed with seekers. Concrete preachers, rhythm flows through the speakers. Every verse a scripture, every rhyme a teacher. Street sermons,
crack in the sidewalk, whispers of word. Street sermons echo through the smog. City's heartbeat drumming like a dialogue.
When the rain and the most of the kennel. I fucking that shit. When the rain and the most of the kennel. I fucking that shit.
The all in black Babylon.
On feet back and gliding.
Crack pavement whispers, the city got a story. Graffiti scriptures paint the walls in all their glory. Corner store symphonies, the bag of chips crunchy. Dollar slice dreams, the sauce dripping chunky. Broken street lights flicker, a Morse code sermon. Hood rat scheming, every block a new vermin. Rats in the subway scurry like stock traders. Dodging the train, dreams sliced by the rail sabers. Concrete jungle, it rumbles and it groans. Echoes of the struggle where the steel meets the bones. Concrete jungle where the raw meets the rare. Survive or crumble, breathe that polluted air. Stacks of crates spinning, a DJ's religion. Needles hit the wax, cut sharper than precision. Park bench philosophers spitting free tuition. Wisdom from the curb, no college admission. Chain swinging heavy, ghosts of the corner. Every block a saga, no soap opera warmer. Trash bag stack, rats chew the plot thicker. Street like dreams, shadows dance quicker. City don't sleep, it tosses, it turns. Every soul here got scars, some burn. Streets play symphonies, no orchestra needed. Grit and grind tempo, the rhythm undefeated. Crack pavement, stories see through the seams. Rooftop dreams, plotting billion-dollar schemes. Graffiti whispers on the walls of the block. Every line I spit, a hand ticks off the clock. Potholes swallow the hopes of the reckless. Corner store profits, their words leave me breathless. Hustle heavy, but the soul stays weightless. Bars cut sharper than a switchblade's edgeless. Concrete chronicles, the streets heartbeat. Every crack and corner where the lost souls meet. Echoes in the alley, rhythm under my feet. Concrete chronicles, the city don't sleep. Concrete chronicles, the streets heartbeat. Every crack and corner where the lost souls meet. Echoes in the alley, rhythm under my feet. Concrete chronicles, the city don't sleep. Lampposts lean like they've been through the struggle. Rats and roaches, the city's secret jungle. Dice roll, echoes, fate tumbles on asphalt. The blocks got stories, ain't nobody's fault. Man with the cardboard sign tells a saga. Kids chase hoops, dodge shots like a mantra. Jazzy loops carry pain, joy and laughter. Underground cypher spitting truth in the rafters. Steel and brick, the cathedral of the street. Every horn and snare, the city's heartbeat. Subway sermons, wisdom on repeat. The hood scripture, raw and complete. Concrete chronicles. Concrete chronicles. Concrete chronicles. Concrete chronicles. Concrete chronicles. This city don't sleep. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Don't sleep.
Yo, crack sidewalk sermons, truth in the creases. City breeze heavy, smog in the pieces. Graffiti whispers, tales on the bricks. Dreams in the gutters, life plays tricks. Manhole steam, ghosts of ambition. Subway symphonies, tunnel vision. Flip a coin, heads or tails, no distinction. Every block a chapter, street edition.
Concrete echoes,
Voices in the stone,
every crack a memory.
every street a throne.
Concrete
The
echoes,
city's own tone,
spit it from the marrow.
straight to the bone.
Concrete echoes,
Voices in the stone,
every crack a memory.
every street a throne.
Concrete
The
echoes,
city's own tone,
spit it from the marrow.
straight to the bone. Fire escapes, clutch the skies like claws. Moonlight dances, shadow applause. Rats play witness to the night's mischief. Every corner turns sharp, life's a spliff. Broken bottles, shattered hopes, jagged edges. Lives on the fringe, hearts teetering on ledges. Saxophone cries from a window above. Pain in the melody, but it still speaks love.
Concrete echoes,
Voices in the stone,
every crack a memory.
every street a throne.
Concrete
The
echoes,
city's own tone,
spit it from the marrow.
straight to the bone.
Concrete echoes,
Voices in the stone,
every crack a memory.
every street a throne.
Concrete
The
echoes,
city's own tone,
spit it from the marrow.
straight to the bone.
Concrete veins, they pulse and twist. Life's a gamble, the dice don't miss. Shadow steps where the weak resist. Hustle's loud, but the truth's a hiss. Rats run fast in a maze of greed. Blood stains the roots where we plant the seed. Hollow words don't fill the need. Still cold like a heart misread. Shadow of the streets, it's where I'm from. Echoes of the heat, beat like a drum. Fight for the crown, but the throne stays numb. Shadow of the streets, we don't play dumb. Shadow of the streets, we don't play dumb. Shadow of the streets, we don't play dumb. Pavement cracks like a broken code. Dreams die quick on this heavy load. Smog paint skies where the brave explode. Wisdom's cheap, but the lies get sold. Gotta sing songs of a silent war. Truth's a blade and it cuts the core. Chasing more till you're less than before. Hope's a door, but it's locked no more. Shadow of the streets, it's where I'm from. Echoes of the heat, beat like a drum. Fight for the crown, but the throne stays numb. Shadow of the streets, we don't play dumb. Shadow of the streets, we don't play dumb. Shadow of the streets, we don't play dumb.
Yeah.
Cold wind bites the face at night. Street lights flicker like a dying fight. Graffiti screams on the walls of stone. The city's a beast that chews the bone. Smoke rises like ghosts from the grates. Corner hustlers deal in stolen fates. The asphalt speaks in 1,000 tongues. A symphony of sirens and loaded lungs. Shadow streets where the whispers bleed. No kings, no crowns, just hunger and greed. Every step's a gamble, every word a blade. Shadow streets where the rules are made. Shadow streets where the whispers bleed. No kings, no crowns, just hunger and greed. Every step's a gamble, every word a blade. Shadow streets where the rules are made. Rats in the alley, they know my name. Dodging shadows in a crooked game. Knuckles crack like thunder in the rain. A fistful of rage to numb the pain. Dreams buried deep beneath the grind. Time keeps ticking, but it ain't my time. Scarred pavement tells the stories and told. The blood and sweat of the bold and cold. Shadow streets where the whispers bleed. No kings, no crowns, just hunger and greed. Every step's a gamble, every word a blade. Shadow streets where the rules are made. Shadow streets where the whispers bleed. No kings, no crowns, just hunger and greed. Every step's a gamble, every word a blade. Shadow streets where the rules are made. City lights don't blink, they glare. Concrete whispers, it's a jungle out there. Steps echo sharp like a switchblade flash. Dreams get caught in the alleyway trash. Pavement's cold, but it burns your feet. Every block got a story, every corner got heat. Shadow streets, where the silence cuts and the chaos eats. Shadow streets, this ain't a game, but the ground repeats. Shadow streets, where the silence cuts and the chaos eats. Shadow streets, this ain't a game, but the ground repeats. Dust in the wind, but it ain't no song. Grime on the walls where the truth went wrong. Graffiti screams what the world won't hear. Hope fades quick when the end feels near. Sharp tongues, sharper knives, split second, decide lies. Dark don't lie, it just keeps score. Every round fought leads to one more. Shadow streets, where the silence cuts and the chaos eats. Shadow streets, this ain't a game, but the ground repeats. Shadow streets, where the silence cuts and the chaos eats. Shadow streets, this ain't a game, but the ground repeats.
Yo. Broken bottles sparkle like shattered dreams. Street lights hum, stitching fractured seams. No halos here, just shadows that scheme. Where the concrete whispers and the sirens scream. This is the jungle where the weak get eaten. No mercy, no love, just the heartbeats beating. We rise, we fall, but we keep on repeating. Concrete jungle, can't stop, won't retreating. Rats on the rail racing for a crumb. Fingers itch for triggers when the silence hums. Graffiti prophets writing futures in the slum. Hope dies slow, but the hustle ain't dumb. Ashes to ashes, we're building from none. Survival's the anthem when the war ain't won. This is the jungle where the weak get eaten. No mercy, no love, just the heartbeats beating. We rise, we fall, but we keep on repeating. Concrete jungle, can't stop, won't retreating. Ghosts in the alley, whispering deals. Pain in the pavement, the struggle feels real. We wear scars like armor, a battle-tested seal. What's fake cracks fast, what's true is still. Pass on the wheel. Pass on the wheel. Pass on the wheel. Yeah, Shadow Street, steel toes. Yeah, moonlight hits the cracked concrete. Hustlers move where the shadows meet. Echoes bounce off graffiti walls. A broken payphone still makes calls. The night don't sleep, it just leans back. City's veins pumping smoke and black. Choppers buzz where the rooftops bleed. A jungle of wires where the rats still feed. Shadow streets, they whisper loud. Every step pulls you into the crowd. But a fight, no in between. On the hustle in the shadow scene. Yeah. Steel toes, crushed glass in the gutter. Every word sharp enough to cut butter. Neon signs flicker like they're out of breath. Corner store lights that dance with death. Hoodies up, faces lost in the haze. Eyes like knives cutting through the maze. No kings here, just pawns and play. Checkmates written in the alleyway. Shadow streets, they whisper loud. Every step pulls you into the crowd.
livet hjärmene.
Of the gutter guards, dreams buried deep, where the hustlers nod, concrete whispers, tales of the underdog, chalk outlines, sketching life's epilogue, street lights flicker, heartbeat metronome, pockets empty, but the mind stay in the zone, vision panoramic, see the world through chrome, every step forward feels like a step alone, concrete jungle, it don't sleep, it don't cry, skyline watching, but it never asks why, concrete jungle where the weak souls fry. Keep your head low or learn to aim high. Concrete jungle, it don't sleep, it don't cry. Skyline watching, but it never asks why. Concrete jungle where the weak souls fry. Keep your head low or learn to aim high. Subway sermons, preachers on the A train. Wisdom for $1, pain in the refrain. Corner store philosophy, sugar cane sustain. Chasing dollar bills in the city of champagne. Graffiti scriptures, prophets on the brick. Truth in the spray, every color thick. Echoes in the alleys, shadows move slick. Survival be a memory, that's the only trick. Broken bottles glisten, city's cruel grin. Battles fought within, where the demons win. Soul stained by the ink of the life we're in. But every loss is a chapter where the story begins. Where the story begins. Where the story begins. Concrete jungle, it don't sleep, it don't cry. Skyline watching, but it never asks why. Concrete jungle where the weak souls fry. Keep your head low or learn to aim high. Concrete jungle, it don't sleep, it don't cry. Skyline watching, but it never asks why. Concrete jungle where the weak souls fry. Keep your head low or learn to aim high.
Yo, ne. Yeah. Brick walls preach sermons, alleys hold psalms where the wind hums hymns and the sirens drop bombs. Curbside prophets selling wisdom for crumbs. City lights flicker, neon bleeding like gums. Rooftop confessions, moon's my only witness. Echoes in the stairwell, proof of my fitness. Cardboard dreams, folded under park benches. Cycle so vicious, the block never mends us. Concrete gospel, chapters in the cracks. Preach to the pavement, no turning back. Concrete gospel, etched in the ground. Sacred scripture, street born rhyme. Concrete gospel, chapters in the cracks. Preach to the pavement, no turning back. Concrete gospel, etched in the ground. Sacred scripture, street born rhyme. Steel bars symphonize, trains hum bass lines. Graffiti scripture reads between the blurred lines. Pigeons hold secrets, perched on ledges divine. The preacher rocks a hoodie, hands clutching a sign. Gutters the choir, man holds the stage. Every corner a chapter, ink with rage. Fingers trace scars like braille on the page. Streets a library, wisdom passed through the age. Ashes to asphalt, dust to decay. Every crack tells a story, every brick holds the day. Voices rise and echoes, the block finds a way. A hymn in the shadows where the lost ones stay. One stay, one stay, one stay. Concrete gospel, chapters in the cracks. Preach to the pavement, no turning back. Concrete gospel, etched in the ground. Sacred scripture, street born rhyme. Concrete gospel, chapters in the cracks. Preach to the pavement, no turning back. Concrete gospel, etched in the ground. Sacred scripture, street born rhyme.
Shortcuts, just flesh and bone. City lights flicker, shadows roam. Every corner got a story engraved in stone. Man on the hustle, veins full of chrome. Heart colder than the payphone tone. Brick by brick, stack it up tall. 4, 10 times, still answer the call. Brick by brick, through the rise and the fall. From the gutter to the heavens, I'm taking it all. Brick by brick, stack it up tall. 4, 10 times, still answer the call. Brick by brick, through the rise and the fall. From the gutter to the heavens, I'm taking it all. Empty fridge dreams, ramen on the plate, turn hunger to a weapon, molded my fate. Rooftop prayers, hands on the grate. Concrete jungle, every move holds weight. Dead presidents haunt me, whispering hate, but I'm chasing them down, never too late. Echoes of the block, they stay in my ear. Whispers of the lost ones, loud and clear. Stack these bricks till I disappear. Legacy cemented, no man I fear. Brick by brick, stack it up tall. 4, 10 times, still answer the call. Through the rise and the fall, from the gutter to the heavens, I'm taking it all. Brick by brick, stack it up tall. 4, 10 times, still answer the call. Through the rise and the fall, from the gutter to the heavens, I'm taking it all. G's on N. Sidewalks crack, stories in the gaps, curbside dreams where the cold world naps. Echoes in the alleys, whispers from the past. Graffiti screams loud, time moving too fast. A staircase to nowhere, broke elevators. Hustlers in the lobby, plotting on the haters. Crumpled bills and hopes, stuffed in the pocket. Survival's the hustle, ain't no way to stop it. Concrete jungle where the shadows play. Stealing brick symphonies every day. Dreams die slow, but hope prevails. We write our life in these concrete tales. Potholes deep as the scars on my soul. Manholes steam, pressure takes its toll. Street lights flicker, pulse of the city. Life ain't pretty, but the grind stays gritty. From bodegas to benches, dice games tense. Lives get spent over dollars and cents. The block is a novel, every page intense. You feel the struggle in every fence. They say the streets got a language, silent and raw. Every crack in the pavement, every broken law. It tells of the fighters, the ones who stood tall. Of those who fell hard, and those who had it all. Sidewalks crack, stories in the gaps, curbside dreams where the cold world naps.
Echoes in the alleys, whispers from the past. Graffiti screams loud, time moving too fast. A staircase to nowhere, broke elevators. Hustlers in the lobby, plotting on the haters. Crumpled bills and hopes, stuffed in the pocket. Survival's the hustle, ain't no way to stop it. Concrete jungle where the shadows play. Stealing brick symphonies every day. Dreams die slow, but hope prevails. We write our life in these concrete tales. Potholes deep as the scars on my soul. Manholes steam, pressure takes its toll. Street lights flicker, pulse of the city. Life ain't pretty, but the grind stays gritty. From bodegas to benches, dice games tense. Lives get spent over dollars and cents. The block is a novel, every page intense. You feel the struggle in every fence. They say the streets got a language, silent and raw. Every crack in the pavement, every broken law. It tells of the fighters, the ones who stood tall. Of those who fell hard, and those who had it all.
On the pavement, souls in the cracks. City never sleeps, it just fades to black. Bodega cat watching, guard in the chips. Elders on the stoop trading war story quick. Sirens sing lullabies, streets play the bass. Dreams get erased in the rush of the chase. Concrete confessions, the preacher's gone mute. A cipher of sinners, no time to dispute.
Concrete jungle, it eats what it breeds. Dreams get swallowed, replaced with the needs. Where the sun barely shines, shadows lead the way. A city that loves you then throws you away.
Subway sermons, graffiti on a hymn. Steel snakes rattle, the rhythm grows dim. Corner store hustles, dice games on the floor. Every block's a novella, pain at its core. Rats run the marathon, pigeons cosign. Deals in the dark, hopes a neon sign. Kids trading hoop dreams for schemes in the night. The pen leaks the truth, my words take flight.
Echoes in the alley, whispers of a deal. Every scar on the brick tells you what's real. Ashes in the air, lives burned to the filter. City's a canvas, every block paints a thriller.
In the alley.
Creak of the subway, rats in the gutter. Dreams in the trash, hopes in the clutter. Corner store symphonies, bag of chips dinner. Street lights flicker, shadows getting thinner. Posters peeling, stories on the walls. Graffiti memoirs, hieroglyphic calls. Tenement towers, scraping the sky. Climbing up the fire escape, reaching for high. Concrete jungle, the beast don't sleep. Where the secrets run heavy and the wounds cut deep. Concrete jungle, can't tame the street. Where the echoes of the struggle play a gritty beat. Concrete jungle, the beast don't sleep. Where the secrets run heavy and the wounds cut deep. Concrete jungle, can't tame the street. Where the echoes of the struggle play a gritty beat. Pigeons dance dirty, wings in the grime. Clock on the corner spins faster than time. Cop cars creeping, sirens like choirs. Junkies in the alley trading dreams for desires. Bodega cat watches, eyes like gold. Wisdom of the asphalt, stories untold. Dice games on the pavement, fortunes on the roll. Hustle in the marrow, struggle in the soul. Concrete jungle, the beast don't sleep. Where the secrets run heavy and the wounds cut deep.